Well, it's been a long time since I've seen the parking structure like this. I mean, especially at 7:30 at night. Yeah, a line's actually coming out of the parking structure. Welcome back to Smuggler Adventures. Today we are going to Disneyland at night after a very, very hot day in California. So come with me on this adventure. So today was the second hottest day in California. It was 103 in Southern California. Now today I was checking the wait times at Disney. It was pretty odd seeing the lines at 5 and 10 minute waits in the middle of the day. Usually they're almost like an hour, but today you tell a lot of guests didn't want to be here because it was really, really hot. We are about halfway there. I got in technically the line at 7:33. It's currently 7:39, so it's in about 6 minutes. But the line is actually consistently moving, so that's a good thing. So we're not just parked there. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lanes open for parking at close to 8 o'clock at night. That's a lot of lanes, but it is summertime and it was hot today, and a lot of people did not want to come to park while it was hot, so now they're all coming out, just like me. Well, here's a perfect view of Disney California Adventure. As you see straight ahead, they actually have Guardians of the Galaxy, that little purple building. It's actually Monsters After Dark right now. I still cannot build enough courage to get on that ride. I mean, I love the theming of it. Well, technically I love the theming of Twilight Zone, but I don't know. I like the whole theme of Tower of Terror and the Twilight Zone. That's why I like that ride so much, but I cannot get on it. Not that I can, it's just that I won't get on it. But here's a nice little view. One thing I didn't notice is that the Disneyland Hotel, the top of their lights are actually orange and yellow for Halloween. That's the first time I've seen that besides seeing it blue. Let's see, can you get a little closer? That's the closest I can get, but yeah, it's orange and purple for Halloween. Well, it looks like the security lines are actually pretty long. I think I'm actually going to make my way through downtown Disney. I did park on the 6th floor, so I'll get back on the escalator, go up to the 2nd floor, and just walk through downtown Disney. About time I much spend as waiting in line, I probably do the same for walking through downtown Disney and getting my steps in. And usually I'm already on level 2, or I walk down level 2, but if you're on the ground floor, just take level 2 escalators up and you will actually be able to walk through downtown Disney. And for this trip's fanny pack, I decided to wear the perfect day. And if you're wondering, I do make all these and I do have them custom printed. So this is the current fanny pack that I'm actually wearing right now. I'm actually working on a I have a Nightmare for Christmas one, but I'm also working on an Oogie Boogie one. So that should be coming out within a week or two, and I'm kind of excited for it. If you did want to see what the pattern looks like, if you look on my TikTok, I do have it posted. I already got the fabric and I already been cutting it out and working on it, but that's what I'm wearing tonight. It's perfect day fanny pack. Made it through security. The lines were probably about the same as they were in the parking structure to go through security in downtown Disney. I thought it would be shorter, but unfortunately it wasn't. As you can see, the crowds have picked up at nighttime because during the daytime everyone stays inside because they want to deal with the heat, and at night is when everyone comes out, like I did. Well, we made it to the Esplanade. As you can see, Oogie Boogie's all lit up, and it's pretty cool because it looks like his wings are actually all bats. Then the Pixar, then when he talks,
so you're the one everybody's talking about.
then over here we have Disney, which is more of that playful Halloween, and they no longer have the Pixar thing that was in the center. It's time to head into the park. Now, coming to the parking structure, or through the parking structure and through security, it was really packed, but literally the lines to get into the parks are literally a walk in. So let's go have a little spooky, hot summer night for us Californians. So it looks like they have the characters out right now. They do have Pluto right here, and they do have Minnie Mouse in their new costumes. Then it looks like they are doing a pumpkin hunt inside Disneyland. So I believe there's actually 3 pumpkin huts, one in Disneyland, one downtown Disney, and one in California Adventure. And they also have, should I say, the boss himself, or is what I used to call him, the big cheese, in his new costume. Thought I'll come into Disney Anna real quick. Looks like they have their new Scarlet Witch merchandise, which is actually Cork Skull. I love that brand. That brand originated in Florida. They also have the matching ears and the matching backpack that actually has a pocket for your ears. And they also have the Spirit jersey. Space Mountain just opened and it's a 10-minute wait. Here we go. Clearly it's just about a walk on, but do you guys remember when they used to do Ghost Galaxy here? That was pretty cool. Unfortunately, they don't do it no more, but hopefully they actually bring it back. They brought us into the indoor queue. I remember when they were building all this, I used to run/work. So I used to stock stores, run back and forth right here to their stock rooms. It was a long mission, no pun intended, because it is space, but when you're the only one up here by yourself, it seems pretty scary, and you hear random noises. Yeah, they used to go through that door, and behind that door was actually a stock room for us. Here we go. Just got off Space Mountain. Whew. It's been a while since I've been on there. And it's actually pretty cool to see them restore the light tunnel again, because it's actually been down for quite some time and it was slowly breaking over time and it wouldn't get replaced. And now, since it's open from its refurbishment, they restored it back to its original thing. So that's pretty cool to see. What a beautiful view of the Finding Nemo submarines. Now I want to get on that ride because you're in that capsule for probably about 20 minutes. It does get very hot, but the aesthetic view of the lagoon is beautiful. They got Hank right there on a rock. Then on a buoy, they actually have the pelicans, the mine birds. But it's actually quite beautiful to look at night. And most, or should I say all the ride takes place in that tunnel where you actually see a lot of show scenes. Out here it's just pretty much like you're diving, but otherwise that's going to be the attraction. Now I'm right here by the Matterhorn, but it is a very warm night, especially when you're by water at Disney. It gets more humid and more sticky, but I still love coming during the heat. And if you notice, a lot of my videos are at nighttime because that's usually when the time I come out the most. Is because I'm like a vampire. I stay up late. I like the darkness, and during the daytime, I pretty much stay inside and work. But literally, my favorite thing to do is literally come out at nighttime and come to the parks. Plus, it looks a lot better at nighttime when you come to the parks. As you can see right now, they're actually getting ready for fireworks, and during this time, they actually lock down this area. They usually call this area Matterhorn Way, or like a parade route, because the reason they lock it down is because literally fireworks go off on top of the castle and they shoot towards Matterhorn, so it's more of a safety area. But if you're wondering why around 9 o'clock is when they start shutting it down, because they have to start loading fireworks and getting ready. And same goes for like the backside of the castle. They close all those rides down, but right after the fireworks are over, they tend to open right back up. Let's head inside Mad Hatter to see if they got anything new. I want that hat, the white Mickey pumpkin, but not too sure yet. They do have the Mickey Mouse pumpkin headbands, a classic Mickey headband. Cool thing is, if you take those to the Christmas shop on Main Street, you can actually get those ears customized, just the Mickey black ones. Then you got the new Halloween ones. And a lot of their selection looks the same. Nothing has really changed. Here's a good example. See how it's pretty much empty? It's because they're actually getting, like I said, they're getting ready for it is pyro lockdown, so they clear out the land because they launch fireworks from the castle, and it's technically like, well, it is a dropout zone, so just in case anything does happen, like fireworks falling down, it lands where there's no guests. You know, I know I probably say stuff like a lot of stuff as a cast member because I was here for such a long time, but the thing too is I like to share my information and my knowledge that I have about the parks, because it's pretty cool. So when you come to the parks too, you already know what to expect and why things are closed, because sometimes when some guests come to parks, you're not sure like why things are closed or Why is it this? Well, that's why it's closed right now. So around 9 o'clock, or pretty much like 30 minutes before any fireworks show, they intend to close that area off because they have to load them and get everything ready. And it won't technically open up to right now 15 to 30 minutes after the fireworks because they actually have to get the clear from the fire marshal. It looks like Big Thunder Mountain actually is currently down. Looks like they do have the show lights on, or not the show lights, but the work lights on. So next, we are going to head into Galaxy's Edge. You know, if you have never come to Galaxy's Edge during nighttime, it is one of my favorites. That green light was fantastic. But cool thing is, like I said, I always like to look at the lights. See how it's like lanterns on post and hanging like old gas lanterns? And as soon as you go, should I say, cross the line or cross the barrier, you actually step into Galaxy's Edge. If you're wondering where that barrier is, it's literally the transition. So right here, we're in Frontierland, and now you're in Galaxy's Edge. And the lights change to let you know that you're actually in a different land. And I actually have a beautiful photo of this when I used to open up here in the morning around like 6:30 in the morning. I used to get here sometimes of this, and it was such a beautiful scene. This is the Frontierland entrance. This is the Fantasyland entrance. Usually I enter the Frontierland entrance, and I usually walk out through the Critter Country or Bayou Country now. Like I said, the lighting effect in Galaxy's Edge, it's beautiful. To me, I always loved it. Cool thing about this land too is that if you look around, the land actually looks beat up and worn because that's how it was built. But maybe I'll do a video actually on Galaxy's Edge on like the backstory and what it represents. But quick little thing, you're supposed to be on a planet that's on the edge of the galaxy, or should I say off the beaten path, where not a lot of people go, and it's where a lot of scoundrels and sketchy people go to make their deals. And this is what this land was based off. I might make a video of that instead of doing all the food. I know I switch my mind a lot. It tends to happen a lot. But I'm trying to watch what I eat right now because I'm going on a cruise, and I don't want to start stuffing my face with all kinds of theme park food because A, it is good, and B, it is expensive. And I have seen from other creators too, not that I'm knocking anyone down, or Disney, is that sometimes it looks like the food is not consistent. So some videos look good, and some videos it just doesn't look too appetizing. So it's kind of like a 50-50. So I think I want to save my money on that and just mostly just do tours of the parks and private lands. Now that I have seen the fireworks again, you know, the best spot to see the fireworks is always Galaxy's Edge because you're literally, it feels like you're literally right under them, but the market is also a beautiful spot at nighttime. And if you don't know about Galaxy's Edge, that's okay, because I will be bringing you guys a video on it. The thing with the Galaxy's Edge is that it has 3 suns, so this heat wave makes perfect sense that it's hot here right now. Now, like I said, I always like to just do a quick walkthrough of it because it was my former home. And if you're wondering, do I miss being a cast member? The answer is no. I miss my friends, but a lot of them have moved on now, so it wouldn't be the same if I was to come back. And to be honest, I probably don't want to come back because I'm happy on how far I come and what I have started. Because now I have this channel, plus I work on my Etsy. I have a bunch of little side hustle / jobs, so it does make up for what, and plus I enjoy it. But now they call this part it's a windy path to the forest. That's why you see it winding, and it's supposed to be like the resistance are out here hiding, but that's for another adventure. Time to get on Rise of Resistance. It says it's a 60-minute wait, but from the way this queue looks, it doesn't look like it's going to be that long. Maybe a 30-minute if we're lucky, hopefully a 20, so it's just pretty much a walk-on. Sometimes I feel like Disney actually inflates their wait times a little longer than it should be, just to see if more guests could buy the Lightning Lane. You know what? I'm starting to sound negative. I don't want to sound negative. It's just things that I see and things that I notice. And it's just that before Lightning Lanes, the wait times were actually low. And now that lightning lane is available, they seem more inflated than they normally should. A very cool thing about riding Ride of Resistance is that it's very out here and you're starting to go into like a cave because the Rise of Resistance, they're supposed to be hiding from the First Order. So, oh my god. Are we going to have a walk-on? I think we're going to have a walk-on. Now this is very demure. No lines, walk-on, very demure at Disney. But look at that. Now there are 2 books out there of, I have actually technically 3, but 2 books out there of Galaxy's Edge. One's with Vi, which is like the rebel that's running around that's setting up base in Black Spire. Then the other one's more like a love story. Plus they, oh my god, we are doing a walk-on. This is not a 60-minute wait. It looks like we have finally caught up to the line, and literally the next room is the ammunition room. I think it's the ammunition room.
Stand clear. Deck doors open. Way out all the way forward, all the way up to that third floor.
Here we go.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety here. It'll be a smooth ride. Deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Engines have fired up. Now it's going to be time to board.
Personnel, this is your final call to board. I'm getting a high reading on
Now the best spot right here is going to be this back window. It looks like we have a very small crew on board. Usually they have this thing very packed, but as of right now, it's actually just a handful of us. But this is my favorite part.
Take off in 20 seconds.
Here we go.
As you heard from Renee, I've been tasked with getting you to Pagara. Red 2, Blue 5, keep it tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark. About to get better thing, huh? Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything? Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB, what do you got? There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields. Company, first order TIE fighters. Reload! Reload! Red 2, Blue 5, get it through. That's a transport. Jump!
Taking evasive action.
Try to shake it, Blue.
I'm trying.
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to drop on the way. Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump. Be ready. You won't have much time. Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers. We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in. I'll get some friends and make us a fair fight.
He's trying to leave us right now.
Stay strong.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian.
What door are we going to get out of? That door? Or that door? If you already know, you know, but like,
Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
I'll let that be a surprise. Here we go.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future.
Tell them everything? Got it. Just kidding. As a rebel spy, I would never give up a base. It was this. Such a cool scene. And one thing that makes it a little eerie too is that from time to time, every stormtrooper will actually move their head, like this one right here in the corner. We'll just turn the head very slowly. Kind of intimidating. But it feels so good in here from this AC. Just got off Rise, and unfortunately they're only doing one cart right now. So usually they do two, but as of right now, they're only doing one. Looks like one of the lifts actually takes you up to the second story is currently down, so That's why the ride's only running half percentage right, or 50%. Oh my god, I was so close. Oh, looks like Bayou Country is finally open, and so is Hungry Bear. Well, closed because it's 10 o'clock. Tiana's ride is actually looking pretty good. Look at the old lamps. Reminds me of like the 1920s. I think that's when it's supposed to take place, 1920s. Winnie the Pooh is open too. And he has a new little queue right here. Before this was the little... So unfortunately Winnie the Pooh is down at the moment, but oh my god, we can finally see the progress of the Bayou Adventure. So I came into Pooh's Corner, and only half of it is going to be Pooh's Corner, and the other half, like where the plushies are, anything past that is going to become Lewis's Critter Club. So they're making it half Winnie the Pooh and half Tiana's shop. Pretty cool. Well, not Tiana, but the crocodile from Tiana is going to be his shop. Whenever we start, you know what? I'm going to be so excited when that opens because Tiana is one of my favorite princesses, and Princess and the Frog is one of my favorite movies. Why? I think I mentioned this before. She worked for what she wanted. She loves to cook, and she's from the Bayou, which is New Orleans, which is one day I really want to go to. See if they got any more new plushes. Looks like they're all pretty much the same. Oh, they have a Bigfoot, Pua, Solly, Dumbo. I need to get a new pillow pet. Or pillow buddy? Those things. Looks like they redesigned the babies. They got Eeyore now. Piglet. Marie, they always had Mickey, Angel. Looks like they added Eeyore and Piglet. I know this is new, or new to me, but I remember when all these candies used to be Goofy's Candy Co. And it looks like they actually redid them to Mickey, Minnie, and Friends. They got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy. Then you also got Angel. And you got Buzz Lightyear, Finding Nemo, Sadness, and Joy. Oh, you also got Grogu. That has some hyenas. They have a little bit of all the Pixar characters. I kind of like that. I like how they're making the characters. It looks like the cast members are actually making some Tigger Tails. If you not had those, they are very sweet. It's a marshmallow coated and caramel coated and chocolate, chiseled with dark chocolate and sprinkled with sugar. Oh, there you go. Let's get a closer look. That's what they are. They are very sweet. So if you want a sweet tooth, that is it. Looks like the other cast member looks like the color of that chocolate. Looks like she's making a Stitch candy apple, maybe. So there's going to be the offerings that they offer in Pooh Corner, which is like the candy spot in Bayou Country now. They have caramel apple peanuts, apple pie, caramel apple cookies. Kind of just like a generic on what they have around the park. Sorry for the noise. Fantasmic's going on, but two big updates in New Orleans Square / Bayou Country. The new Haunted Mansion store at the exit is finally gone vertical, and then they're also doing test runs of the Bayou, or Tiana's Adventure. There goes one log. We're getting closer to opening day, but the store has gone vertical. Now that's going to be a very cool store. One thing I noticed too, I don't know if you guys see in the very top, there's like a little candle going around on the very top. I don't remember that. I don't know if that's new for the holiday season or if that's actually part of the Haunted Mansion. Or well, I know it's part, but like, has it always been there? Who knows? If you guys know, leave a comment down below. You know, as Fantasmic's going on towards the end, this is probably the best time to get on Pirates of the Caribbean because it's literally a walk-on. 5-minute wait for Pirates of the Caribbean. Sign me up. Here we go. You can say it's a walk-on. We are literally walking on. It's not even a 5-minute wait. I mean, boats are getting backed up, but look at, we're literally walking on Pirates of the Caribbean. Looks like the Blue Bayou has closed for tonight, but it'll be open again tomorrow morning, or lunchtime, right by 11. or 9. Not quite sure. I'll double check the Disneyland app, but yeah, it's closed right now. If you ever ate there, it is actually pretty cool because you get to see the boats go by for Pirates Caribbean while you're having a good dinner. Here we go. Here we go. Here's our last drop. You know what? This is actually a very good series to watch now. Our collection, because if I remember when they were designing or when they were making a Pirates Caribbean movie, this ride inspired the movies. Then it turned around, and the movies inspired the ride. So it's like, it's pretty cool. But if you're wondering how us Californians feel right now in this heat, I feel like that 100%. Just got off Pirates and now I'm going on another attraction, which is the Jungle Cruise. Literally a 5-minute wait. Best time to come is when it's a hot day at nighttime because all the attractions are pretty much a walk-on. Look at that. We're literally walking all the way up. Oh my god. It's not even a 5-minute wait. Before we go, one thing that I feel like a lot of guests missed is the window displays. They put a lot of time and effort into all these, and they're all themed on the stores they're facing. So this one has like candy, which is right for the confectionery. Another thing, if you, oh my god, I need it. It's a hoodie, but it's also a blanket, but it's too hot, but I want it. Anyways, cool thing about this store is that there's crows all around it. Now, if you've seen the movie The Bird by Alfred Hitchcock, that's what it feels like in here. And it has a lot of old Halloween decorations. But yeah. Another cool fun fact, you know what they call a group of crows? They call it a murder of crows. Pretty cool. But yeah, there's birds all over this room. A little eerie, but also really cool. How cute, look at Mickey. And you also got Pluto. And you got Minnie right here by the train station. It's currently about 11:38 at night, so looks like right before all the guests go home. Looks like they're giving everyone like a little goodnight kiss. Look how cute! Look at Pluto be a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, he likes the ear scratchers. Oh, he got the leg going too. Oh, how cute. Oh, he's making her heart flutter. How cute. Look at Pluto be a good boy. He's a good boy. Well, folks, I think this is going to be the end of our adventure, or it's going to be the end of our adventure. If you did like this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so every time I upload a new adventure, you guys will be the first ones to know. And like I always say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Stay safe out there. Oh!